be remiss if I didn't bring this up. Rock, I played in Canada and I played in the World Football League as well because, look, I wanted to keep my dream alive. And the one thing that you're doing that to me, it kind of springboards off of what I think has made you now because, see, you have the never-ending finish line. See, you're never going to be satisfied in your life with anything you do, no matter how much money, no matter how much fame you have. That's an innate thing that's just built inside of you. And so when you put this XFL out there and you throw this out there to people, I mean, to me, Rock, this is about keeping dreams alive and keeping people's opportunities because you're going to find a Kurt Warner in your league.
Yes.
How important is what you're doing with the XFL right now?
Well, Dan, for me, and I know I could speak for my co-founder, Danny Garcia, who another, Miami Hurricane. It's the most gratifying thing that I've ever done in terms of a venture because it goes back, Dan, to really the core of who we are. And at the core of who we are is, as you mentioned, dreams. Dreams meet opportunity. That's what the XFL is. My dream, going to University of Miami, I have goosebumps now thinking about it. 18-year-old freshman, I'm going to Miami, Coral Gables. My dream was to play in the NFL. And I was the first one in my family to go to college, get a scholarship. We couldn't afford it, so I was able to get a scholarship in Miami. So the dream was always the NFL. There was no XFL at that time. And as you know, with when you're playing at Miami, you have all these first rounders. Everybody's going to the league. The boys all come back to Miami, right? For all the young bucks, showing us, hey, the ropes. This is how you do it. We want to pull you in. We want you to make the league too. It never happened for me, and I wish, Dan, at that time there was an XFL, but there wasn't. So years later, for us to be able to buy the XFL, create this opportunity for players that I didn't have, because as you know, NFL, there's a 53-man roster. But that 54, 55, 56, like those players.
Wait, when you were trying to make it, it was 47.
Right, right, by the way.
Now 71 can make it, Rod, plus these other leagues.
Plus these other leagues. So with the XFL, what the XFL is doing, Dan, we put over 60 players in NFL camps,
awesome.
Which was really phenomenal. So I was so happy about that. And I always got to say, I take a moment to give Roger Goodell, Troy Vincent, their props and acknowledgement, because we went to New York when we were standing the league up and said, there is no competition with the NFL. We're not looking to do that. We love the game of football. How can we grow the game of football and give these other players opportunities? Can we partner in some way? We got the support from the NFL, which we really appreciate. And you know what's been the most gratifying thing, Dan, has been seeing these players sign their NFL contracts, come back. So by the time when I come back and see them and I shake their hands, brother, like that handshake is a strong handshake. When I give them a hug, their hugs and their tears, and it's like, thank you for this opportunity. Brother, it is the greatest. It's the most gratifying thing, creating that opportunity.